Good morning, beautiful people. How y'all doing? Probably wondering, why am I sitting in my car? Hello, Mama Bears. It's me, Mama Bear. Welcome to another video, and I'm streaming live in my car. I just dropped the kids off. We can all say our car is a safe space. This is where we can think clear when the children are not around. And I usually have my notepad with me, and I'm just writing down my thoughts, my ideas. Mama Bears, we need time for ourselves. We need to take a time off. Either you're married or not. Sometimes it feels like you're single because we do so much. Although our husbands do put their hands in, but my children will pass their dad, come upstairs to ask me for something to drink, something to eat. And I'm just like, why do you do that? I'm laying in my bed. How am I going to help you get food? How am I going to help you get anything from the fridge while I'm laying in this bed? How about you go ask your daddy? Mama Bears, we need a break. We need some time for ourselves. It can be very overwhelming. My car, I can say, is where I am fighting a war, where I can just sit back and think. I can pray. Sometimes my children are in the house and I just pull up and I don't even want to go inside. Because I know as soon as I go inside, it's beautiful noise, don't get me wrong, but then it's like you come to a home where you cleaned it last night and it's not even the same thing. It doesn't even look the same from last night. I told you guys I was on my way. Why are these dishes still in the sink? I told you guys I was on my way. Why does this place look like this? It can get very frustrating. I've tried gentle parenting. It works sometimes. My children can be very spoiled. And sometimes that gentle parenting does not work for me. For some it works. For me, it works my patience. But I am praying and asking God for patience. I am praying for understanding and more knowledge to train these kids up in the way they may go. So my husband and I came up with this strategy where every Friday night, they make sure they sort out their clothes. So this is how, to keep a clean house, your house is not going to be 110% spotless, okay? It's not going to be 110% clean. We have 6 kids and another on the way. I have to be realistic with myself. I cannot overwhelm myself with how sometimes my house may not be 100% clean, but I got to make sure my kitchen is 100% clean. You guys are going to eat in these paper plates because I don't like a dirty kitchen. I don't like roaches. I don't like them. No. But for their rooms, I expect a little mess here and there. But at nighttime, I have to keep on making sure they clean up. Before they go to bed, you have to clean up. You have to get your children in this routine. Ladies, Mama Bears, don't get frustrated. Because just like as adults, we're still learning, they're still learning too. They're still learning too. They're still learning how to get used to cleaning. No teenager wakes up and says, oh, I want to clean. I'm not going to say no teenager. Most teenagers don't wake up with cleaning on their mind. They want to catch up with social media. They want to catch up with friends. And that social media, oh my goodness. I'm not telling you what to do with your children, but I took my kids off of that. I'm not saying they don't go on it. Maybe when I'm not looking, they don't go on it, or they may go on it, but I make sure I let them know the dangers. Because children nowadays, they deal with low self-esteem. They deal with imaging, like their image. They deal with how they look, they deal with how they think, how they dress, and they feel like they're in competition with other people. So when they see that girl on social media getting attention, they feel like, why can I not be like that? Or why can I not live like this? Why we don't have this much money? And they just start to covet what other people have. And that's not healthy. Because one day, these little people are going to be adults. We have a 14, 12, 10, 5, 3, and 1. So right now, we're dealing with 3 stages. Teen, preteen, and toddlers. God be with us. But we are so thankful that we were able to have these children and we are able to raise them. But then there comes a time where when you don't get that break for yourself, because we have to be able to rejuvenate as parents, as moms, as dads, we have to be able to stop and rejuvenate ourselves and to get back on track. Because when you just keep going and 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 eventually you don't slow down, it's like a train. When that turn is coming and they just keep going the same speed, you can run off the tracks. You have to slow down. So this is what I am learning. This is what we are learning. Ooh, the last time we've been on a date, our anniversary was August. You do the math. We're in January. So, Mama Bears and Papa Bears, take time for you. We don't have people to watch our children, but when we do, we take advantage of it. Sometimes we might just jump in the car and let's quickly go get some lunch. My brother would show up and say, hey, stay here for about 2 hours. Can you do that? And he'll do us that favor, and I'm grateful for that. And there's times we don't have nobody at all. I remember one time we went out to eat, and we had our kids, and we put them in a table. We put them on the other side, and then we was on one side. We only did that probably twice. They had so much fun because they felt like they was by themselves, but we still kept an eye on them. But we were together, and me and my husband, we were together at a table, and they was like probably 2 tables down. It was fun. They wanted to do it again, but we told them we won't do that again because we didn't want to single them out or whatever. But it was fun. But we do family dinners. We go out all the time as family. But then when do you have time for you? When do you have time to rejuvenate and reconnect with you? You know, because, you know, you have to have that time alone with God, time alone with yourself. You know, even, you don't even have to go out as a couple. You can say, you know what, I'm going to go and do my nails. I'm going to go to the beach somewhere. I mean, it's nice to go out as a couple. But then you have to take time for you. You have to. It's only right. You have to. Well, this concludes everything, guys. I just wanted to share my thoughts because my car is quiet. There's no kids. You might hear some breathing because I have Violet, but she's pretty easy. But then when I have my whole car filled with children, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I'm gonna tell you the truth. But then there's times I just need quiet. Children need to learn, have quiet time. Once it's a certain time, once it hits 6:30, 7 o'clock, 30 minutes quiet time. Sit down and be quiet. It's okay to tell them that. Or just shut it up. They need to learn boundaries. You don't teach them boundaries, baby, they will run over you. So, that's my advice to you guys. Just wanted to share some thoughts. You guys be blessed. Thank you so much for listening. If there's anything that you guys would like for me to discuss, and again, we do have some announcements. I did give you guys some hints in the beginning of the video. So stay tuned. It's me, Mama Bear. Talk to you guys soon.